Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys doing well today. Welcome to the show as we're here for more playoff final action as Stockport take on my club Bolton. So hopefully it'll be a good game, guys. Still more playoff action to come tomorrow with the League Two playoff and obviously the Scottish playoff. So not done yet, but we are starting to get wrapped up with the season after a long campaign. So, which one of these two teams come out on top? We will find out. Obviously, Bolton is my team, so I will be favouring them today. And they should be motivated, to be fair, because Stockport have had a good record against us recently in the league. So, Bolton need to step up to the plate. But if Stockport win, fair play to them. But let's hope, for at least I'm hoping, Bolton come out on top. So we'll see how it goes. So don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button. Feel free to get involved in the Fan Den community chat. Doesn't matter whether you support Bolton or Stockport or another club. All fans welcome here on Fan Den, as we are not a club channel. We are a fan community channel. It just happens to be today that we are covering a game involving the club where I was born. So hopefully be a good game, guys. It's not a full stadium, as you can expect, but a massive part of the stadium is filled by Wanderers fans, and only the lower tier of the Stockport end looks to be filled with Stockport fans, as that gives you guys a bit of an indication of the size difference of the two clubs. Not that it matters when it comes to what happens on the pitch. It's hot. It's all about who wants it the most, which team wants to win it the most, and shows that hunger and desire. Mr. Welsh dropping in. Mr. Welsh saying, up the Bolton. Good luck today. Good luck, guys. Sorry, can't be with you today on the beach, catching the sun and spot of fishing. Can't fault you, mate. Well, I'd probably be doing the same thing if I wasn't here covering the playoffs. Hope you enjoy your sunny weekend, mate, and thank you for dropping in, Mr. Welsh, top man. Timothy with us. Timothy saying good afternoon. How you doing, Timothy? Good afternoon to you, mate. Hope you're well, and a pleasure to have you with us. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're enjoying the good weather, and as always, a pleasure to have you with us, mate. The question is, why this game kicking off? We've got to ask that question, guys. Why this game kicking off at 1 o'clock? Championship final yesterday kicked off at 3:30, which meant that they got to play in the cooler part of the afternoon. Both Stockport and Bolton are going to have to go head to head, toe to toe in this one in the hottest part of the day. So we'll see if that has an impact on the game. Let's hope not. So we're off and underway. Stockport with the possession, playing it straight back to the goalkeeper. Ball knocked long down the field by the keeper as it comes all the way out towards that far side. Stockport picking it up. Bolton trying to challenge. Stockport managed to cross it in. It's knocked away by Wanderers as the ball bounces out towards that far side. It's won back by Stockport. Now the ball played forward down that far side. Stockport playing it right up towards the byline, but Bolton trying to challenge. Stockport still with the ball here as Bolton managed to win it back. Now Bolton on the attack, knocking the ball long down the field, trying to get on the counter-attack there, but Stockport managed to win it back and just knock it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Tim is saying good luck with your team today, guys. Top man, thank you, Tim. Appreciate the kind words, mate. Yep, hopefully Bolton come out on top, but as I said before, if Stockport managed to do it, fair play to them. But obviously, I am hoping it will be Wanderers coming out on top. So, yeah, thank you, Tim. Top man. Ball on that far side. As both sets of players trying to win it. It's knocked forward as Stockport now in behind the Wanderers defence, racing towards the edge of the box. The last defender there for Wanderers just manages to block it off, and the ball eventually goes out of play. Question is, which way's the referee seen this? Is he giving it as a goal kick? I think he has. So I think it's going to be a goal kick to Wanderers. Rick is with us. Rick saying, afternoon, guards. Hope you Good. Come on, Stockport. Not really, Gaz. I am a trotter today. Thank you, Rick. Hope you're well, mate. Thank you for the encouragement towards my team. Hope you've had a good week, mate, and enjoying the sunshine while it's here. Welcome to the show, Rick. Always a pleasure, mate. So ball knocked down the field. It's headed out of play on that far side for throwing. Wanderers take the throw in quickly. Ball back in play. It's just cut back as they play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper comes out to intercept it. It's now Wanderers trying to come forward down the middle and choosing now to play it out towards this near side. As Stockport come to challenge, but Wanderers racing back past them there as they try to get on the attack, but just held up at the second man. And now Wanderers working across the field out to that far side. Now sprinting forward again, taking it into the middle of the park. Shot comes in from distance. Goalkeeper makes a save, and Wanderers picking up the loose ball. Wanderers with a shot, and Wanderers have scored. Early in the game, we have a goal, and it's Wanderers smashing it past the goalkeeper into the bottom of the net to take the lead. 3 minutes on the clock. It's Bolton 1, Stockport County 0. That's what I'm talking about. Come on! Well, Stockport was all over the place at the back there. But Wanderers not giving it up. It initially came in with a long-range shot. The goalkeeper managed to get a hand to it as the ball was palmed away. One of the Wanderers forwards was quickest to react, knocked it back across face the goal defender, but again straight into the on-running path of one of the Wanderers players, and he smashed it into the back of the net with a goalkeeper unable to recover his position to keep it out. So Wanderers with the early lead. So, yep, nice one, Rick. Top man, thank you, mate. Timothy saying hello. Rick, loving the positive vibes. Thank you, Tim. Jack's with us. Jack saying, hope you're well, guys. Come on, you Wanderers. How you doing, Jack? Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you, mate. That goal has just helped a bit. Yeah, hope you're well yourself, Jack. Welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Ball now with Stockport as they work it down the field. It comes out to that far side, headed on by Wanderers, and that just bounces out of play on the far side for a throw into Stockport inside the Wanderers half. So, yep, nice one, Jack. Rick saying, hi, Timothy. Hope you are. How are you today, bud? Awesome. Thank you, Rick. Loving the positive vibes. Rick also saying, afternoon, Jack. Hope you are good. Awesome. Thank you, Rick. Top man. Loving the positive vibes. Timothy saying, I'm okay. Thanks, Rick. How are you doing? You guys absolutely class, as always, with the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. Ball back in play now on that far side as Wanderers now with the possession, playing it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper knocks it long down the field as it comes out to this near side. It's knocked back in the direction it came from there as the ball won back by Wanderers, but the referee has stopped the play here. Ball now up down this near side as Stockport intercept it there. The referee's blown the whistle. Let's see. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to work out why he's blown the whistle there. I was giving it as a free kick to Wanderers outside their own box. Didn't see an awful lot wrong there. I'm presuming it's an offside that I missed. Ball now knocked down the field on this near side, headed on. As again, the referee has given another stoppage here. So free kick to Stockport. I'm presuming that's for another offside. Ball now played back to the Stockport goalkeeper. It's knocked long down the field. Comes out wide on that far side, and that's deflected out of play for a throw-in. Ball now whipped down that far side. As again, it's knocked out of play there. Oh, sorry, guys. I've knocked the radar off there. Wrong one. There we go. Ball back in play on that far side. Now Stockport with the possession. He's cut back there as he play it all the way back to the halfway line. Worked across the line out towards this near side. Now Wanderers working it forward. Stockport working it forward as Wanderers come to challenge. Wanderers winning it back on this near side, but Stockport quickly recover there, but end up knocking the ball out of play further down the field, and that will be a throw into Wanderers deep inside the Stockport half. Ball now with Wanderers just outside the box. It's played in, intercepted by Stockport. Now Stockport on the attack, knocking it forward. It's an issue. Oh, Wanderers couldn't keep it there, and now Stockport with space to run into on that far side, coming forward. Wanderers trying to challenge. Stockport just cut it back there and managed to keep the ball in play. Now it's played towards the edge of the centre circle, working it across the field out to this near side. As the ball now played forward. And again, Stockport forced to cut it back under pressure there. Rick is saying, afternoon, Jonathan. Enjoy the beach. Well said, Rick. Top man, loving the positive vibes, mate. And Jack is saying, probably so it don't clash with the Prem games at 4. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's probably right. You're right there, Jack. Didn't think of that. Ball now on this near side for Wanderers. Stockport trying to challenge. As Wanderers just managed to retain it. Now it's chipped out towards that far side as Wanderers trying to get in behind the Stockport defence, but he's managed to keep the ball there, but Stockport eventually challenged, and it does go out of play on that far side for a throw-in. So, yeah, well pointed out there, Jack. Thank you, mate. Jolly Roger with us. How you doing, Jolly Roger? Welcome to Football Fandom and the Fandom community. Hope you're well, mate, and a pleasure to welcome you to the Fandom project and pleasure to welcome you to the show. And Johnny Rogers saying, come on, you whites, Bolton, Barmy Army. Yep, let's hope so, but still a long way to go in the game. Wanderers now being challenged on this near side. They managed to keep the ball under pressure, but forced to cut it back, played it back to the halfway line. Stockport coming to press the ball. Wanderers managing to retain it. It's played into the middle. Now switching the play out towards that far side. Long ball forward down the field as it's headed on there by Stockport. Now Stockport on the attack, knocking it long down the field as they're in behind the Wanderers defence here, bursting into the box, and Stockport with a shot, and Stockport have equalised. 10.5 minutes on the clock. It's Wanderers 1, Stockport County 1. Really shocking defending there from the Wanderers. Opened up like a can of beans at the back as the Stockport County player got in behind, and the Wanderers defender actually went to ground. Well, I'm presuming VAR's going to check this. Just hearing some questionable with regards to a foul. I'm not sure how much contact there is there. So, yep, thank you, Jolly Roger. Jack is saying, just a guess. Yeah, no, you're probably right, Jack. I didn't think of that. I'm just saying, the only reason I'm pointing it out is because of the hot weather, is it, harder to play in the heat of the day, mate. But yeah, thank you, Jack. Timothy saying hello, Jack. Awesome, top man. Thank you, Tim. You are an absolute star, mate. Jack saying I'm good. Thanks, Rick. Thank you, Jack. Loving the positive vibes from you guys. And Jack also saying hi, Tim. You guys absolutely class as always. Rick is saying all good here. Thanks, Tim. Glad you are okay. All good here. Thanks. Good to hear, Rick. So the referee just checking the VAR for this goal. Just catches the back of his foot, the Wanderers defender. But I don't think it's intentional. If I'm honest, the question is which way will the referee see it? Well, he's going to disallow the goal by the looks of it. I've got to be honest. I mean, obviously, I want my team to win, but I've got to be honest, that's a harsh decision. You look at the players as they're running, and the Stockport County attacker is not looking at the Bolton Wanderers player. He's looking at the ball, so completely looking away, and he's just caught the back of the heel of the Wanderers defender and ends up fouling him without really knowing about it. So Stockport will feel that is a harsh decision. And I've got to be honest, it does. He's not looking at the man. He's just completely got eyes for the ball. So it is a harsh one. But you get the bad luck and the good luck with these refereeing decisions. And I've seen my club have plenty of bad luck over the years with refereeing decisions. Today, they've got a bit of good luck. But I'm sure Stockport will feel aggrieved with that decision. So still 1-0 to Wanderers. Ball knocked down the field. As we're back underway. It's played out towards this near side. Intercepted there. And eventually it's knocked out of play on this near side for a throw-in to Stockport. Jack saying yes. Get in, Bolton. Thank you, Jack. And Rick saying get in. Awesome. Thank you, Rick. And Tim saying hello, Jolly Roger, top man. Thank you, Timothy. You absolutely class today with the positive vibes, mate. Ball back in play on this near side. It's cut back there. Stockport now trying to cut it back. They managed to do so there. Played it back to their centre-backs. Wanderers coming to challenge. Stockport just managed to retain it and eventually play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Nice one, Timothy. Deepak with us. Deepak saying, hi, good friend. And I am watching the match. And Robin Rogers has scored for Wanderers. How you doing, Deepak? Welcome to the show, mate. And a pleasure to have you with us. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. And as I say, pleasure to have you with us, mate. So ball out of play on the far side for a throw-in. Jack saying, hi, Deepak, top man. Thank you, Jack. And Rick saying, afternoon, Deepak. Hope you are well. Thank you, Rick, top man. And Timothy also saying hi. Right, awesome. You guys, class, as always, with the positive vibes. Thank you. Now the ball with Stockport on that far side, coming forward. Wanderers trying to challenge. Stockport managing to retain it. Coming towards the edge of the box here. Stockport cut it back. Now the shot comes in from distance, but that's always rising as it goes over the top of the crossbar and out of play. And that will be a goal kick to Wanderers. Deepak saying, hi, good friend, guys. Good afternoon. And your beloved Bolton with the goal through Ruben Rodriguez. Absolutely, mate. Yep, early goal. Well, we had 2 goals, but one has been disallowed for Stockport. But Wanderers getting that bit of luck they don't always get. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. You've seen it with your own team. Sometimes you just think the luck is not with you. Ball now knocked long out towards that far side, and that just goes out of play for throwing. Aidan with us. Aidan Downey saying, hi, Gaz. Hi, Gaz. I think that's meant to be. And everyone, how are you all? Yeah, doing good. Thank you, Aidan. Hope you well yourself, mate. Hope you're enjoying the weekend with the lovely weather. Welcome to the show. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Sorry, guys, just shutting the window. My inconsiderate neighbours with a noisy dog. So we've got a corner here for Stockport on the far side of the field. Ball whipped in. It's deep towards this near side post. Headed towards goal. And the goalkeeper intercepts that comfortably as that relieves the pressure momentarily for Wanderers. Ball now with Wanderers on this near side as they come forward here. Just cut back as they eventually play it back to the centre backs just inside the Wanderers half. Wanderers now working the ball out towards this near side again. It's not long as it's won back by. Well, it's knocked up into the air there. Sorry, the shade on the pitch is deceiving me. One half of the pitch on this near side is in the shadow, which is making it hard to see the ball. Ball works across the field now for Wanderers. Now coming forward as they play it right up to the touchline on that far side, cutting it back under pressure. So, yeah, hope you're well, Aidan Down it. As I say, mate, pleasure to welcome you to the show. Jack saying, hi, Aidan. What your team, pal? Ball now with Wanderers. It's chipped over the top, trying to get him behind there, but that just bounces behind and out of play. And that will be a goal kick to Stockport. Jack saying, all's good, thanks. Awesome. Good to hear, Jack. And loving the positive vibes, mate. Top man. Rick saying, afternoon, Aidan. Hope you are good. Awesome. Thank you, Rick. You guys absolutely class as always. And Timothy saying, hello, Aidan. Awesome. Thank you, Tim. Deepak saying, hi, good friend Jack, Ricky, and Timothy. And I am watching this match enjoyable. Well, awesome. Well, a pleasure to have you with us. Deepak, hope you enjoy watching the game, mate. So we've got a stoppage at the moment. We're getting a foul on this near side of the field for Stockport. Free kick to them. Jolly Roger saying, get him. Obviously happy, I'm presuming, about that goal being disallowed. So Stockport with a free kick on this near side. Wanderers with a two-man wall. Ball crossed up into the box, headed away. Stockport winning it back, now playing it forward. Wanderers, there's another foul there by the referees. Referee blows the whistle. Deepak saying, good friend Gaz, I am watching the match. Enjoyable. Yeah, I heard you say that, mate. Thank you. Well, hope you enjoy the rest of the game, mate. And as I say, pleasure to have you with us. Ball out of play on that far side for a throw-in. Rick is saying, afternoon, Roger. Top man, thank you, Rick. And Jack saying, same, Deepak. Good start for Wanderers. Hope they get a couple more before the half ends. Ball now with Wanderers as it's knocked down the field, trying to get him behind the Stockport defence there. Goalkeeper comes racing out and heads it away out to this near side. And that bounces out for another throw into Wanderers. Thank you, Jack. Nice one, mate. And Deepak saying, I hope so. good friend Jack. But yesterday's final was shocking. Well, this one has at least started early with 2 goals, 1 disallowed, 1 allowed. So, yep, at least we've had some goal mouth action early in this one. Ball now worked out wide on that far side, and Stockport head it out of play for another Wanderers throw in. Jack saying, I know, mate, was boring till the goal. Then played was way too much extra time. Yeah, 8 minutes yesterday, wasn't it? 8 minutes. Ball now knocked down the field as it comes out to this near side. Both sets of players trying to get to it there, but it just bounces out of play for a throw into Stockport. Rick saying it's crazy that there is 20 miles between Stockport and Bolton, and the fans have to travel all the way to London. I know it's a nice day out and traditional, but it could be held at Old Trafford or the Etihad. Yeah, you're right, mate. You're absolutely right. You make a good point, but we've seen that the FA don't care about the travelling distance for fans. All they care about is using Wembley to generate money. As we know, big debate about the semi-finals being held in the FA Cup at Wembley. Is that really necessary? Corner on this near side now for Wanderers. But yep, good point made, Rick. Ball crossed in. It's deep. Headed away by Stockport. Comes outside the box. Wanderers picking it up there. Now Wanderers playing it in towards the edge of the centre circle as they work the ball out wide on this near side. Stockport coming to press the ball. And the ball knocked long, and that's gone behind and out of play. And that will be a goal kick. So referee just having a word with a couple of players here. So let's see, he's having a long word with the players here. Jack saying, whoa, 2 goals in 11 minutes, 1-1. Come on, Bolton. Rick is saying, oh, is that a bad idea? No, it's not a bad idea, Rick. It's a good idea, but that debate has been had for a long time when it comes to northern clubs travelling all that way to Wembley for playoffs. But as we know, mate, the FA don't care about the travel distance for fans. All they care about is making Wembley generate income, which is why, as I just pointed out, we have the ridiculous scenario of fans having to travel all the way to Wembley for a semi-final in the Cup, which is just completely unnecessary. Wembley should be used exclusively for finals and finals only, in my opinion. Deepak saying yesterday's match was like the Premier League 2-0, but today's one is electrifying. Well, still a long way to go in the game, 26 minutes in, but it has been a much better start than yesterday's game. Jack saying we all know why it's not unfortunate, Rick. And Jack also saying Wembley is money. That's exactly right. That is exactly right. All about the money. So we are about to get back underway, guys. Just waiting for the referee to get us started again. Jack saying, get in. We love VAR. I don't know. I don't know about that, mate. Ball knocked down the field. It comes out to that far side, played forward, intercepted by Stockport. The referee's going to give another foul there. So free kick to Stockport on the far side, inside the Wanderers half. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, Jack. Deepak saying, good friend Gaz, the Stockport County goal is not given correctly due to a clip in your team's play. Clip on your team's player. Sorry. Ball crossed in. It's headed on. Knocked away as the ball headed up into the air there. Both sets of players trying to win it. There's a bit of head tennis going on here. Eventually, Stockport knock it forward. Now trying to get in behind the Wanderers defence as the ball comes out to that far side. Now Stockport taking it towards the byline, trying to cross it in. It's blocked off by Wanderers. And now Wanderers, they've lost it there as Stockport with a shot. Didn't clear it, and Stockport managed to win back possession. But now Wanderers working the ball down this near side, but eventually it bounces all the way back to the Stockport goalkeeper. Stevie Ash saying, hi, Gaz and everyone. How you doing, Stevie Ash? Good afternoon to you, mate. Hope you're well, and a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show. Hope you're enjoying the good weather, mate. Ball on that far side. It's played forward. Wanderers just intercept it, playing it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper knocks the ball down the field under pressure there as he's closed down by the Stockport County forward, and the ball eventually bounces out of play on this near side for a throw-in, pretty much bang on the halfway line. So, yep, hope you're well, Stevie Ash. Jack saying, hi, Stevie Ash. Hope you're well. Top man, thank you, Jack. And Stevie Ash saying, you too, Jack. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie Ash, top man. And Rick saying, afternoon, Stevie. How's it going? You guys absolutely class, as always. Ball now with Stockport on that far side. It's crossed in here, headed on, and it's in the back of the net. As Stockport managed to level the score. It was a simple crossing, headed on, and it's ended up in the near side of the net to give Stockport County a level up. 29 minutes on the clock. It's Bolton 1, Stockport County 1. And Jack saying 1-0. Bolton, by the way, Stevie, 1-1 now. Stevie Ash saying, hi, Rick, mate. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie Ash. Top man. Loving the positive vibes. And Deepak saying, hi, good friend. Rick, thanks. And same to you. Awesome. Thank you, Deepak, top man. And Timothy also saying, hi, Stevie. Awesome. Thank you, Timothy. And Deepak saying, hi, good friend. Stevie Ash, how are you? Awesome. Thank you, guys. Jack saying, Wembley always had that shadow problem, usually right in one keeper's face. What's when you need to get at them? Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, while I'm watching the game, I was just pointing it out that if I get it wrong, it's because the shadow is blocking my vision and making it hard to see how the ball's going. But yep, I'm aware of that, Jack. Thank you. Tim is saying, Stevie Ash saying, hi, Tim. Hi, Deepak. Top man. Thank you, Stevie Ash. Top classy guy. Right, that's enough for the clapper now for the positive vibes. Jack saying, good. The surprise of me, one. Surprise of no one, but their falls in all the tears. Their fall, they what? Falls in all the tears. Wanderers now with the ball back in play on this near side. Stockport challenge for it. Stockport cutting it back as Wanderers just managed to win it back there. Now Wanderers trying to relieve the pressure on their own goal as Stockport try and challenge. Wanderers on this near side as they're coming together there. As the referee doesn't give the foul, and now Wanderers try to knock it away, but they've gifted it straight back to Stockport. Stockport now on this near side, trying to find space, but forced to cut it back. Now it's crossed out towards that far side, still on the edge of the box. Stockport trying to cross it in. It's blocked off by Wanderers. as Wanderers trying to clear their lines, but the ball eventually is knocked down the field. It's headed on as Stockport win it back on the halfway line and eventually play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Deepak saying, how are you? Good friend Stevie Ash. Thank you, Deepak. Nice one, mate. Rick saying, FA Cup semi at Wembley. I hate that. I hate used to beat Villa Park, if I remember correctly. You're right. You're absolutely right. It did. Ball worked down that far side. And eventually that's knocked out of play for a throw-in to Stockport on that far side, deep inside the Wanderers' half. But yep, you're absolutely right there, Rick. Ball back in play. Now Stockport trying to work it in. It's knocked away. Wanderers now on that far side, trying to work it down the field, but it's blocked up by Stockport, and that's gone out for a throw-in on the far side to Wanderers midway inside their own half. Jack saying, you're right, Rick, but it really depends who was in the semi. The ground was usually halfway between the two teams. Jack saying if it was London vs Northwest, it was Villa Park though. Ball now back in play. Oh, there's a foul on that far side. Referee quickly blows for it. So that's going to be a free kick to Wanderers on that far side. I hope it's not going to suddenly start being stop-start game. It started off really well, but just in the last few minutes, it's suddenly started to get broken up a bit with throw-ins and free kicks. Ball now with Wanderers in the middle of the park. Just knocking it about there, midway inside their own half. As the ball now switched out to this near side. Played forward, Stockport coming to press the ball. Wanderers managing to retain it. Ball just cut back into the middle there. Now coming forward as it's knocked long out to this near side. Wanderers managing to keep the ball in play as Stockport try and challenge. Wanderers working it into the middle of the park. Now switching the play out to that far side as they edge the way forward here. Come towards the edge of the box. Stockport with plenty of bodies back behind the ball as Wanderers play it back into the middle. Now trying to work it through the middle of the park, but again forced back as they play it all the way back to the halfway line and eventually to the Wanderers centre-backs on the edge of the centre circle. Now the ball not long down the field. It comes out to this near side. Wanderers taking it towards the byline. Now coming back inside. Shot comes in and the goalkeeper with a comfortable save there as that relieves the pressure momentarily for Stockport. So, not a bad effort from the edge of the box there. Jolly Roger saying, nice one, bro. Thank you, Jolly Roger. Nice one, mate. Ball now with Stockport on that far side. It's played into the centre circle. Now switching the play out to this near side as they come forward here. Wanderers pressing to win it back. Stockport managing to retain it, just cutting it back there as they play it towards the edge of the box. Now working it into the middle of the park as Wanderers with plenty of bodies back behind the ball. Stockport working out wide on that far side. It's crossed in but comfortably intercepted in the end there by the Wanderers goalkeeper. Jack saying Hillsborough hosted many FA Cup semi-finals. Oh yeah, it did. That's going back quite a few years now, mate. We've got two players down on the pitch here. And surely we're due a water break with this hot weather. Deepak saying Stockport County have equalised. Oh, yeah, wait. You are echoing, mate. What I'm saying is echoing it 5 minutes after I've said it. So just got stoppage at the moment, guys, as the players go over for a water break. Obviously, the hot weather will play a factor in this game. So, yep, Deepak saying Avid equalised through the same players. Adam Sidberg, whose earlier goal was correctly chalked off. And Jack saying, come on, Bolton. Please could be 2-1 Stockport right now. Very true, mate. You're absolutely right. Could be. Jack saying Bolton started so well, then they scored, turned off. Come on. Yeah, that's the story of Bolton, mate. That's what Bolton do, unfortunately. They've got a habit of doing that, switching off once they go ahead. They've done that many times over the years, especially since being in League One. So we're just waiting to get back underway here. It's going to be a throw-in on this near side for Stockport. Cumbria Mackham with us saying neutral here, but I hope Bolton wins as they are a big club who should really be in the Premier League. Well, thank you, Cumbria Mackham. I'm not sure about the Premier League. We've been there before, but definitely should be in the Championship, mate. Definitely. The club is just too big for League One. And I mean, no disrespect to every other club in League One, but Bolton been down there a while now since all the trouble with the ownership problems. It's about time the club got back to where they belong, which is minimum Championship. But I hope you're well, Cumbria Mackham. Welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Hope you're enjoying your weekend, mate. Welcome to the show. Ball now in the middle of the park. As ball sets the players trying to win it. Stockport knocking it down the field. As that bounces all the way back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper now playing it forward. As Wanderers now with the possession inside the centre circle. It's worked out wide on this near side. Now trying to come forward, being closed down there by Stockport. Wanderers managing to retain it. It's fouled there. The referee gives the foul. Free kick to Wanderers on this near side, about 10 yards inside the Stockport half. Rick is saying, to be fair, Stockport are a very good side. This was always going to be a tough game for Bolton. No, yep, you're absolutely right, mate. Well said, Rick. I never thought it wouldn't, and Stockport have been a bit of a bogey team for us, for Wanderers, since they came up into League One. Now, Wanderers inside the centre circle. Ball worked out towards this near side. Wanderers managing to retain it, but forced to cut it back there. Now it's inside the centre circle again, as Wanderers eventually play it out wide on this near side. Now sprinting forward. Stockport nipping at the heels. Wanderers managing to retain it. Now coming inside. Well, don't know what he's thinking there, but he's tried to knock it into the box or get a shot off of Summit, but in the end he's done neither, and that's gone out of play by Simmons, and that goes behind for a goal kick to Stockport. Dave is with us. Dave saying hello, guys, and all fan dinners. How are you doing, Dave? Hope you're doing okay, mate. Hope the family's doing okay. Welcome to the show. A pleasure to have you with us, mate. Ball knocked out towards that far side, and that's headed out of play for a throw into Stockport. Don't forget, guys, if you like us covering your team, this game, or this league, the best way to let me know is hitting that thumbs up, as likes help me identify the clubs you guys appreciate me covering. Although this game, it doesn't matter, I suppose, because I'm always going to give consideration to my own club to cover them where I possibly can. But obviously, as you guys know, a regular fan dinners, that doesn't mean they get priority over every other club, as we are not a club channel. As much as I love my club, we are not a club channel, so I do my best to cover as many clubs across the UK equally. But as I say, Bolton are always going to get coverage here on Fanden. Ball now with the Wanderers keeper. It's not long down the field. Now trying to get in behind the Stockport defence there, but Stockport just getting back, knocking it back to the goalkeeper. So, yeah, thank you, Dave. Dave saying Bolton to win 4-2. Well, 1-1 at the moment, Dave. Any win will do as far as I'm concerned. Ball knocked down the field as it comes out towards that far side. Now Wanderers eventually picking it up and playing it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Ball played down the centre of the field. Both sets of players trying to win it there. Stockport managed to come away with it. So just cut it back there, playing it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper now knocks the ball up to the halfway line. It's won back by Wanderers. Now Wanderers trying to play it out wide on this near side, but Stockport intercept it there. But the challenge by Wanderers, and now Wanderers sprinting forward down the middle. Racing up towards the edge of the box. There's a pull on the shirt there, but Wanderers still with a shot. And it's blocked off as that loops behind. And out of play for a corner to Wanderers. Rick saying Bolton and playoffs have bad memories for me as they beat Reading 4-3 in 95 at Wembley. Reading was 2-0 up and missed a penalty that would have made it 3. I do remember that vaguely. I don't remember it in great detail, but I was only a teenager at the time. Ball now on this near side with Wanderers. It's cut back into the middle as they try and get the shot off there. It's blocked off. The ball deflects away. But yeah, that's more down to your own team, that, Rick, not hanging on to a 2-0 lead. But to be fair, Rick, all our teams have been guilty of doing that at some point, especially in a big game, getting a 2-0 lead and letting it slip. I think every club has been guilty of doing that at some point. Dave is saying FA Cup semis used to be played at Old Trafford also. Yeah, I think you're right there, Dave. Yeah, I forgot about that, yeah. Wanderers have got a free kick here outside the box on this near side. "30 seconds remaining of this first half. We're about to find out what added on time there is going to be. Ball crossed in. It's headed away. Wanderers picking it up outside the box. Now Wanderers working it out towards this near side. Ball crossed in. And that bounces behind and out of play. That will be a goal kick. Tim saying, hello, Dave. Awesome. Nice one, Tim. Top man. Jack saying, sometimes 8 minutes being added on here. Where the hell's got 8 minutes from? Jack saying, sometimes scoring early in a game can be a bad thing. And, well, it's looking that way. But let's hope not for Bolton. No, you're right, Jack. That can sometimes be the truth. Rick saying, afternoon, Dave. Salad, Dave. Awesome. Thank you, Rick. Ball knocked out of play on that far side. That's gone out for a throw-in. Ball back in play from the throw-in, and Wanderers have headed it straight back out of play on that far side for throwing to Stockport midway inside the Wanderers half. Throwing to Stockport on that far side. Dave saying, hello, Timothy, mate. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Top man. And Cumbria Mackham saying Villa Park expansion and new Birmingham Stadium should see semis move there. Well, I'm not going to argue about it. I think it's right that the games should be played more in the middle of the country rather than always at Wembley. But as we know, the FA are using Wembley as a cash cow now with the fact that they paid out for that refurbishment or rebuild, whatever you want to call it. Now the ball on this near side for Stockport. It's played forward, intercepted by Wanderers. Ball knocked into the middle of the park. Stockport coming away with it. Now Stockport sprinting forward as Wanderers challenge. Wanderers have won it back here. Now Wanderers knocking the ball out towards that far side. It's intercepted by Stockport as they play it back into the middle. Now, ball worked out wide on this near side, but that's gone out of play for a throw-in. Dave is saying, hello, Rick, mates. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. And Rick saying, are Spurs going down today? Well, we'll find out later, mate. 2 points between the two teams. Ball now with Wanderers. Played all the way back to the goalkeeper. It's worked out wide on that far side. Now Wanderers coming forward. Stockport challenge for it. Wanderers managing to retain it. Ball knocked down the middle, trying to get in behind the Stockport defence there, but it's cut out by Stockport. Now Stockport coming out towards this near side as they sprint forward. Wanderers come across, make the challenge, and that's knocked out of play for a throw-in on this near side. Rick saying, is it today? Yeah. Premier League's last round of games today, mate, at 4 o'clock. And Rick saying, Monday. No, it's today, mate. Tomorrow is the League 2 playoff final and the Scottish second leg playoff final. Ball now played all the way back to the goalkeeper. Junior Jones here. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, Junior Jones here. Hope you're well, mate, and a pleasure to have you with us. Hope you're enjoying your weekend, and welcome to the show, mate. Ball knocked out of play again on this near side for a throw-in. And Cumry and Mackham saying, what's the history behind this name Wanderers? Bolton Wanderers. That's what they're called, Bolton Wanderers. That's what the club's called. They've been called that since 1877, mate. Ball now with Bolton as they play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now Bolton coming forward. I've changed it so that makes it a bit better for you, mate. But when you're a Bolton fan, you just get used to calling them Wanderers. Now Bolton working the ball out towards this near side. Stockport pressing as Bolton just cut back into the middle there on the edge of the centre circle. Now it's played forward as Bolton now charging down the centre of the field, coming towards the edge of the box. Stockport challenge and just managed to come away with it. Now Stockport working it out wide on this near side. Bolton coming to challenge again as the ball knocked forward up towards the edge of the centre circle. It's intercepted by Bolton. Now played back slightly as they work it out towards that far side. Stockport coming to challenge for it as Bolton just play it all the way back to their defensive line. But yeah, I'm not sure what you mean beyond what's the history. They've won the history as I say, mate. They've always been known as Bolton Wanderers. I suppose it sounds weird because I'm calling them Wanderers. I suppose I should be calling Stockport County instead of Stockport County. Just call them County. But as I say, when it's the club you support, you tend to use it. You call the club in a more affectionate way, if you get my meaning. Same as Man United. Don't call Manchester United Manchester, do they? They call them United. Sheffield United, most of their fans call them the Blades. Got a Wanderers player down here on the edge of the Stockport box. Rick saying, afternoon, Johnny. Johnsy. Awesome. Thank you, Rick. Top man. And Jack is saying, it's pointless even saying it. Cumbria Mackham, we all know it should be moved there, but the FA case about the money, if you can get 75k, 80k in a semi-final, without the, which would they move it? Why would they move it? I think that's meant to be. Why would they move it? Well, they don't even fill Wembley when it comes to the League One playoff and the League Two playoff. They very rarely fill it. I've never seen them fill it for those lower league playoffs, but they don't care. They just care about the money. That damn dog. So the Wanderers player back to his feet here. Dave saying, no, Rick, mate. That would be wet. West Ham going down today. Yeah, Dave's hoping for that. Tim is saying, hello. Jonesy, awesome. Thank you, Tim. Top man. And Deepak saying, superb match so far. Good friend. Yeah, it's been okay so far, mate. Better than yesterday's game. Jack saying, hi, Dave. Awesome, Jack, top man. And Cumbria Mackham saying, yeah, mate. Glorious weather here in West Cumbria, and St. Bees is absolutely rammed. Cool. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't mind being up there today in the Lake District on a day like this. Now, there goes the half-time whistle, and at half-time, it has finished. Bolton 1, Stockport 1. Let's have a look how that game has gone in numbers in that first half. Just bear with me a second, guys, as I get the half-time match stats on the screen. Just bear with me a second, guys. Come on. It's roasting in this studio because I've got to have the windows shut because of my neighbours with that damn noisy dog. Right, so let's get that on the screen. Sorry, guys, just bear with me a second. Should be coming on the screen. There we go, guys. So this is how the first half has gone in numbers. Oh, damn. Oh, for crying out loud. Stupid technology. There we go. Sorry, guys. Just bear with me a second. There we go. That's the one. So here's how the first half has gone in numbers, guys. My computer gets with a program. Come on. So, as I say, here's how this game has gone in numbers. Possession, 56.4% for Bolton, 43.6% for Stockport. We'll come to the shots in a moment. Total touches inside the opposition box, 3 for Bolton, 8 for Stockport. Goalkeeper saves, 2 apiece. Aerial duels, 1, 16 for Bolton, 9 for Stockport. Fouls committed, 3 for Bolton, 5 for Stockport. Corners, 2 for Bolton, 1 for Stockport. As for attacking momentum, total shots, 6 for Bolton, 5 for Stockport. Shots on target, 3 for Bolton, 3 for Stockport. Shots off target, none for Bolton, 1 for Stockport. Attempts outside of the box, 4 for Bolton, 2 for Stockport. Total offsides, none for Bolton and 3 for Stockport. Distribution-wise, total passes, 202 for Bolton, 153 for Stockport. Pass accuracy, 72.3% for Bolton, 67.3% for Stockport. Backwards passes, 34 apiece. Forward passes, 78 for Bolton, 61 for Stockport. Total long balls, 44 for Bolton, 28 for Stockport. Successful final third passes, 17 for Bolton, 28 for Stockport. Total crosses, 4 for Bolton, 6 for Stockport. Defensively, total tackles, 8 for Bolton, 7 for Stockport. Tackle win percentage, 87% for Bolton, 57% for Stockport. Fouls committed, 3 for Bolton, 5 for Stockport, and total clearances, 16 for Bolton, 8 for Stockport. So there you go, guys. I'm just double checking. There is no early kickoff, so other than this one today that I'm aware of, I'm just double checking to be sure. Sorry, guys. There is a couple of games kicking off at the same time, which I did forget about, to be honest. In the ladies' game up in Scotland, it is currently Celtic ladies 1, Partick Thistle ladies 1, Glasgow City ladies 3, Rangers ladies 0, and Hibs ladies 2, Hearts ladies 0. All those games just approaching half time. And obviously the Premier League wraps up today with all the Premier League games kicking off at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Dave is saying, hello, Jack, mate. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Dave saying, cheers, Gaz. Promotion on the cards for your lads today. Come on, Bolton. Well, as I say, I don't think it's going to be as cut and dry as that. I hope Bolton turn the gas on and just put Stockport to the sword. But at the moment, it hasn't been as clear cut as they might have liked it to be. Obviously, it was to start with that early goal, but then Bolton have been a little bit on the back foot, allowing Stockport to get at them in what I would say was a 15, 20-minute period. But now Bolton have been a bit more on top in the last 15 or 20 minutes, but not dominantly. I wouldn't say in a dominant way. Jack is saying, but thank you, Dave. Jack saying, for the love of God, don't let there be pens on this game. Don't think Gaz be able to take it. And Jack saying, bloody hell, these added minutes are pathetic. Well, it is, but it's because of the water break, I think, Jack. That's playing a part in it as well. And Jack saying, World Cup's gonna drag on if there's 8-10 minutes added on every half. Well, there could be, because obviously it's going to be played in hot weather out there in obviously California and Mexico. Cumbria Mackham saying, I'm a big rugby league fan as well, and Challenge Cup semis are usually fairly placed venues. But that's rugby, mate. Unfortunately, football, as I'm sure you're aware, is a lot. Well, the football authorities in recent years have made it pretty obvious they're a lot more money motivated, mate. It's all about the money. The football is unfortunately being damaged these days because the football authorities and the mainstream media are just in it for the money. Cumbria Mackham saying, what is a wanderer through, though? As in Wanderers, the Bolton Wanderers. You've got Wolverhampton Wanderers. Uh, Wycombe Wanderers. There's a few clubs called Wanderers. I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up. To be honest, I've never looked it up. To be honest, I've never had a need to. But just the same as Plymouth, Plymouth are called Plymouth Argyle. Why are they called Argyle? Why is so many clubs called United? So I don't know. To be honest, some clubs are called Town. Ipswich Town, for example. Clubs don't tend to have just. There's only a handful of clubs I think that have just one name. There's a lot more clubs that add a second name to it. But to be honest, I'm not sure where the Wanderers come from. I'd have to look it up. I've never really thought about it, to be honest. Maybe I've read it in one of the Bolton history books I've read. But if I have, I've forgotten about it, to be honest, mate. Um, Rick is saying the Trotters sounds like the team have been out for a bad curry the night before. Well, no, I don't think of that. When I think of the Trotters, I just think of only fools and horses. Jack laughing at Rick. Rick saying Wanderers is just a second past of the name like City or United. Wycombe also have name Wanderers. Thank you, Rick. Yeah, rugby teams have second names. Some rugby teams like is it Wigan Warriors and stuff like. A lot of the rugby clubs do have a secondary name as well. So it's just the same thing, but obviously more related to football. Deepak saying 1-1 at half time. Good friend. Thank you, Deepak. Rick saying, Jack, I used to be a big Man United fan in the night. Cool, Rick. Cumbria Mackham saying, yeah, mate, ice cream vans are making a killing here today. Well, they deserve to, mate, because they don't make a lot of money in the winter, do they? So this is it's one of those kind of jobs, just like being a gardener. They can make a few quid over the summer, but they have to obviously see out the hard times in the winter. Rick is saying, I used to be Brian Robson or Jesper Olsen over the local park playing football. And Rick saying, just saying, as they are your team. No, I get that, Rick. No, appreciate it. Jack saying, yeah, I know, mate. And Rick also saying, went off them in the early 90s when they got more fashionable and supported Reading more my hometown. Well, not wrong with that, mate. Unfortunately, there is a lot of. It's not about fashionable, is it? I think United is a great club. Don't get me wrong, but there's, as we're seeing with Man City now, a lot of fans just want to support a club because of the glory hunting mentality, because they are winning trophies. Doesn't mean they're proper football fans, though, does it? When they're following a club just because they're winning trophies. A lot of that is happening now with Man City, and Real Madrid is a perfect example of that. That is definitely a glory hunting club. Jack saying, "Well, as you know, Rick, they're not number one team." That's very true, mate. Very true. Right, guys, I'm just going to quickly go for a call of nature. I think maybe the result has got me a bit, my bladder a bit nervous. I don't know, but I'm going to go and quickly have a call of nature before the second half starts, so I'll be a bit more comfortable if Bolton end up keeping me on the edge of my seat, so to speak. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button. If you're listening in the background, please do come in and say hello. We would love to welcome you to the Fanden community, and don't be put off by the 20-minute restriction on the chat. That is not there to keep you out. That is there just to minimize the spam messages from people trying to promote businesses and stuff. That way we keep the Fanden community chat more exclusive for you guys that are true fans. I'll be back in a sec, guys. So, sorry about that, guys. Back with you now as we're back underway for the second half. Ball now on that far side with Wanderers as they just play it back to the goalkeeper, Bolton. As Bolton now just knocking it about on the edge of their own box. Ball worked out wide on that far side. It's now Bolton come forward. Playing it down that far side, trying to get in behind here as Stockport just managed to intercept it. Stockport knocking it down the field. As both sets of players trying to win it on that far side, but eventually it's gone out of play for a throw-in. Jack saying that's very much Worthing. And Rick saying Worthing, Man U, Brighton. Ball now with Wanderers as they just choose to play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now Wanderers playing it out towards this near side as Bolton playing it back into the middle. Stockport just sitting off at the moment as Bolton work it forward, being closed down by Stockport as they just choose to cut it back there, Bolton. Now the ball played forward. As coming together there, as no foul given. Wanderers managing to retain it. Now coming into the centre circle as they edge the way forward. Ball played out towards this near side of the field. Now just cutting it back into the middle. Switching the play out wide on that far side as they sprint towards the edge of the box, being man marked there by the Stockport defender. Bolton playing it into the middle, getting the shot off, but it's blocked off as the ball deflects down the field. It comes out to this near side eventually as Wanderers come again. Now Bolton racing towards the edge of the box. Ball just cut back slightly as they now get a shot off from distance, and the goalkeeper with a good save there, getting down to the near post as it's knocked away and blocked off by Stockport, eventually going out for a throw-in on this near side. Jack saying Worthing, Man U, Salford, Brighton, more like Rick. And Rick saying, oh yeah, you got Salford ties. He certainly has. You won't let you forget that, Rick. Ball now on that far side for Bolton. Stockport coming to press the ball. Bolton managing to retain it. Ball worked out wide on that far side. It's chipped long, trying to get in behind as both sets of players trying to win it there, and Stockport knock it out of play for a throw-in on that far side. Jack saying, I've no family connections to Brighton. My dad's first house was on the same road as Salford Ground because he's from there. So Bolton have got a foul on the far side of the field. That's going to be a free kick to Bolton. Just badly timed challenge there for Stockport. Rick saying, Jack, I think it's great. You support Worthing, by the way. Now Bolton crossing it into the box. It's headed on. There's claims for a handball, I think, in the box there. Ball knocked away down the field as that bounces all the way back to the Bolton goalkeeper, who comes out to intercept it. And Rick saying, I have a lot of time for fans who support their local. Yep, well said, Rick. Well said, mate. Ball knocked out of play on that far side. That's gone out for another throw-in. Ow. Sorry, just banging my shins on the table. Now Bolton with the possession on the edge of the Bolton box as they edge the way forward here. It's knocked long down the field. And that's a poor ball as it bounces out on this near side and goes out for a throw-in. If you're just joining us, guys, we are on 51 minutes gone It's Bolton 1, Stockport 1. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. Thank you very much if you have already. If you're new to the channel, we are a fan community channel, not a club channel. It just happens to be today that we are covering a game involving my hometown club. So I hope you guys understand. I am going to get behind my own team today. But most of the time, I am neutral, covering games right across the UK here on Fandom. Now Stockport winning it back on that far side. They play it forward. Now Stockport in behind the Wanderers defence, sprinting down that far side, coming towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in. It's intercepted there by Wanderers as they knock it behind. And that's going to be a corner on the far side for Stockport. They are bringing a threat. Stockport are definitely bringing a threat. So corner on the far side of the field. Ball crossed in. It's deep. And that bounces straight out of play. That's going to be a goal kick to Bolton. Really poor corner there for Stockport. Rick saying, you rarely feature Bolton. To be fair, Gaz. Well, it's just I did cover them quite a few times last season. Just obviously this season it's been a bit less. Oh, Stockport have won it back on that far side as they come towards the edge of the box here. Wanderers trying to challenge. Stockport just managing to retain it, but forced to cut it back. Now being pushed all the way back to the halfway line as Wanderers win it back there and knock it forward. And now Bolton trying to get in behind the Stockport defence, but the referee blows for an offside. Didn't see an offside, or he must have given the foul. That can't have been offside. Rick is saying most times you feature Reading, we are losing, so you need to knock that on the head. Yeah. Well, that scenario's got to change eventually, mate. Law of averages. Maybe next season they'll win more games when we cover them here on Fandom, mate. Law of averages has got to kick in at some point. So Stockport now with a throw in on this near side of the field, inside the Bolton half. Ball back in play. Now Bolton with the possession on this near side, just cutting it back and choosing to play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now Bolton sprinting forward down the middle. Stockport trying to challenge. Bolton managed to retain it. Ball worked out wide on that far side. So choose to cut it back there under pressure and now play it back towards the edge of the centre circle. As Bolton now edged away forward. Ball worked out wide to this near side this time as they quickly move up towards the edge of the box. Stockport trying to challenge as Bolton managed to keep it there. And now the ball crossed in. Bolton with a shot and it's gone wide of that far post. Looks to have took a deflection there. I can't tell if he got a touch on that, the Stockport defender, as camera seems to be more focused on the ball. Nearly going out of play. Should be a corner, that. Was he giving it as a corner? It should be, because it... No, he's giving it as a goal kick. Well, that's a poor decision by the referee. Now the ball with Stockport as they work it forward up the field. Wanderers challenge for it. Bolton coming away with it here as Bolton now trying to play it in behind, but the ball just rolls all the way through there to the Stockport goalkeeper. Ball knocked down the field. as it bounces out towards this near side. Bolton play it forward, and that's deflected out of play on this near side for a throw-in. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. Would be nice to see us hit the average today, 20 likes. Yesterday's playoff final in the championship fell just short of our average like count, which is really disappointing for a playoff final. So let's hope today we can at least hit our minimum of 20 likes. We are not a established channel yet, guys, so we don't expect hundreds of likes at the moment, but 20 is our average. So let's hope we can reach that today. If you could, guys, please do hit the like. And thank you very much to you guys that have been kind and positive enough to do so. Ball back in play on that far side. Now Bolton coming away with it, charging forward down the middle. Stockport try and challenge. Bolton still coming here. Ball worked out towards this near side, just on the edge of the box. Forced backwards here as Stockport come to press the ball. Now it's played into the middle of the park. Bolton working it out towards this near side. It's played forward, challenged by Stockport. The referee's given a foul there, and that's going to be a free kick to Stockport County. Midway inside their own half of the field, out on this near side. Rick saying, when you getting that new chair, Gaz? Well, I'm looking for one. I missed out on one the other day. That was exactly the right colours that I wanted, but didn't manage to get it. Somebody got there before me. But I'm saying, even if I got it, I wouldn't be using it today anyway. I'm hoping to get it for the start of the new season, mate. Ball now on this near side. As Bolton challenge for it, and that's going out of play for a throw-in. But I am on the hunt for it, Rick. I am on the hunt for it, mate. But I barely had a moment to breathe. I've been working on the channel. That's how I missed out on one the other day. I found one on eBay in the sale, but they only had one left. And unfortunately, because I was working, I didn't get to it before anybody else did, because it was collection only. Somebody had ordered it, and it was new, still in the box, but it apparently wasn't the colour that they were expecting. Like I say, I am on the hunt. Hopefully I'll have it sorted, ready for the start of the new season. Now, Stockport on this near side. Bolton challenge for it. Stockport managing to cross it in there as it bounces away out to that far side. And now Stockport cutting it back. Bolton trying to challenge as the ball still with Stockport on that far side. It's played forward, and that's blocked off as it goes out of play on that far side for a throw-in. Yeah, unfortunately, I was distracted the other day. I even had to miss the final involving Aston Villa because I had to rip all the studio out because I had new windows put in, which was desperately needed to be done. So that was done the other day. I had to squeeze it in, which was an absolute nightmare because obviously the studio, everything here in my studio space is all set up permanently. So having to unconnect everything, unplug everything, move it all out the way for them to fit the window, then put it all back, make sure it was all working right, which it wasn't, as we found out on the Thursday when I covered the first leg of the Scottish playoff game. And that was a massive distraction. Just too much work and not enough time to do other stuff, unfortunately. So Kyle Wotton has been booked by the referee. So, yep, I'm on it, Rick. As I say, mate, just have to bear with me. Just haven't had time. Like I say, I missed out on one the other day that I thought I was going to get a good deal on. But by the time I got home, he'd sold it. Now the ball on that far side. Stockport win it back. Now Stockport coming away with it. It's Wanderers try and challenge. Stockport charging forward down that far side. It's played up towards the edge of the box here. As Stockport come inside, getting the shot off. It's blocked off. Stockport pick it up again, getting another shot up, but again it's blocked off before eventually the referee blows the whistle. Jack saying, "Come on, Bolton, please score." Well said, Jack. Rick saying, "Get those membership popping for the new season, Gaz. I think it's time." Yeah, I'm planning to do that, mate. Like I say, I've got plans for the start of next season. I'm just trying to close out this season at the moment. Been Mr. Welsh was on the other day, Jonathan, asking me about the World Cup. What are you doing for the World Cup? I was like, I'm just trying to close out this season at the moment. As you guys know, the games they just keep coming. It's like, it's summer now and we're still bloody closing out the club season. It's too long, if you ask me. It's just too long with everything from start to finish. A lot of people just think of the season as the traditional season, but for me, being a YouTuber, it starts when the pre-season starts, which is a month before the start of the season, and it doesn't end for me until the Champions League final. A lot of other fans have switched off now because their team are out of it and they're waiting for next season. But as I say, being a YouTube creator, I'm building a channel for all clubs across the UK. I am literally working on the channel a much more longer period than a lot of other channels focused on football. So just trying to close out the season, as I say, at the moment, mate. Ball whipped out towards that far side. It's cut back into the middle. That's why I had to have that done the other day, the windows, because it was like, with the World Cup coming, where am I going to squeeze it in? There just isn't time to take a break and refurbish and do things that are other things that I need to do. But there we go. There we go. Just giving you guys an explanation. I'm not complaining. I'm just expressing how difficult it is to get other things doing when I work a normal job and sit here working. Wanderers coming forward here. Ball played into the box. Wanderers with a shot. It's deflected into the back of the net there by Stockport. As Wanderers take a 2-1 lead. 63.5 minutes on the clock. It's Bolton 2, Stockport 1. Was it come from? Sorry, guys, just took my eye off it for a split second there, explaining to Rick. But Bolton just winning the ball there out on that far side, sprinted forward, played it in. It ended up crossed right across the face of goal. And the goalkeeper tried to tip it away, but as he did, he got fingertips to it, which ended up making the ball deflect off his own defender and into the back of the net to give Wanderers a 2-1 lead. Substitution coming in for Stockport. But yeah, I am planning to introduce that, as I say, Rick. Like I said, just at the moment, I'm just trying to close out this season. No point I think I said it to you a few weeks ago. I'm not going to start the membership right at the back end of the season like now. If I'm going to start it, I would rather start it nearer to the start of the season. So I am planning to do that, mate. Barry Stokes and Sidibet going off, and I missed the players coming on. They come up too bloody quick, these the substitutions. Oh, Sidibet going straight down the tunnel there, the Stockport man. And the substitution for Bolton was Sam. Oh, Bolton getting themselves in all sorts of trouble here. Stockport in the box. Now getting the shot off. It's blocked off and eventually knocked away by Bolton. as the ball eventually bounces away out to that far side. Sorry, guys, just to let you know, there was a substitution for Bolton as well. Dobre, Dolby making his way, came on, and it was Sims, the man to make way for him. And it was Dolby with the goal for Wanderers. So good substitution there by the manager. Sorry, guys, just lost my train of thought for a moment. But yeah, really good goalkeeping there for Wanderers, keeping Stockport out. Ricky's saying, I'm sure the regulars will put their hand in their pocket. Well, hopefully, Rick, I'm not going to pressure anybody, but for you guys that are willing to pay the membership, it will be appreciated when I get it off and running. As I say, it will be a little bit extra income to help make things a little bit easier for me with regards to building the project. I got a foul on the far side of the field. But thank you, Rick. Appreciate the encouragement, mate. Jack saying, yes, get in. Come on, you Wanderers. Now go get another and don't sit back. Now Stockport knocking it forward on that far side, trying to get in behind the Wanderers' defence. They take it right into the corner flag here. Wanderers coming to challenge. Stockport trying to cross it in there. It's blocked off, and that's deflected out for a throw-in on the far side. Thank you, Jack. Rick saying, get him. And Rick saying, oh, sorry, phone is acting up. I'm going to stick my neck out and say Bolton are up now. Oh, don't jinx it. It's not over until it's over. I won't say the usual expression in case somebody's offended, but you guys can guess the rest. I'm sure you've heard that common saying. It's not over until bleep bleep sings. Now the ball with Stockport. Ball played forward. Bolton trying to challenge. So they managed to come away with it here now, Bolton. Ball played out wide on that far side as they try to get on the attack, being closed down by Stockport. Bolton forced to play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper now knocking the ball down the field, headed on as Bolton managed to get the ball down. It's knocked out wide on this near side, just cut back there as eventually Bolton play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. So, yep, no apology needed, Rick. Understandable, mate. We all have tech issues from time to time. Now the ball with Bolton. This cap, for some reason, started to bug me. It feels tight on my head. Bolton trying to cross it in there, but it's ended up looping away out to that far side. Tim is saying 2-1. Nice one, Bolton. And Jack is saying, and Sheffield United, laugh out loud. So water break at the moment, guys, as the players just come over to hydrate. And obviously, the managers will be trying to motivate both teams to give it one last push in the final 20 minutes as we are on 70 minutes gone. It's Bolton 2, Stockport 1. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. And a massive thank you to you guys that have been kind and positive enough to do so. Hopefully, we can beat yesterday's like count, which was a little bit disappointing, but so was yesterday's game in the Championship playoff final. which what turned out to be a bit of a ball fest, if I'm honest. But at least today, the game is much better with opportunities on goal at both ends of the field. So, yep, 20 likes is our target today, guys. So please do hit that like button. And as I say, thank you to guys that have been positive enough to do so. We're about to have another substitution here for Bolton. Burstow and Gallant going off, and McAtee and Kisoko coming on. Sissoko coming on. Rick said, until the few extra pounds, lady sings. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ball now with the goalkeeper as he gets us back underway. It's not long down the field, comes out to this near side, headed on, and that just bounces out of play for a throw in on this near side to Stockport inside the Bolton half. Now Stockport with the ball back in play. It's played back to the halfway line. Now worked into the middle of the park because Stockport switched to play out to that far side, edging the way forward here, being closed down by Bolton. Stockport just managed to retain it. It's cut back, play back to the centre backs before eventually being knocked all the way back to the Stockport County goalkeeper. Rick saying, not Oxford, Jack. How's it going, Hussein? Welcome to Football Fandom. Don't think we've seen you before, mate. Welcome to Football Fandom and the Fandom community. Hussein saying 2-2 can. Is that a prediction or a wish? But hope you're well, Hussein. Welcome to Fandom and the Fandom community, and a pleasure to welcome you to the Fandom project. Ball blasted out of play on this near side. That's gone out for a Stockport throwing deep inside the Bolton half. Now Stockport trying to play it through all the bodies on this near side as Bolton pressed to win it back. Bit of a nudge there. Stockport managed to come away with it, but eventually it's won back by Bolton as they knock it long down the field. Now on the halfway line as Stockport managed to win it back. Now playing the ball out towards that far side as Wanderers get across, make the challenge, and that's gone out for a throw-in on the far side. Jack saying Wigan fans be crying, trying to make a rivalry with Salford if Salford go up tomorrow. Yeah, that's very true. Ball back in play. Now Bolton trying to knock it down the field, and that's took a deflection there as it bounces all the way back to the Wanderers goalkeeper. We've got a Bolton player down on the pitch here. Christie is about to come on by the looks of it for Wanderers. Yeah, maybe that's a good omen as well. Just being reminded there that he won it in the playoffs twice with Fulham. Is that a good omen for Bolton? So this looks like an injury-forced substitution for Bolton. So it's Max Conway coming off with an injury, and Christie coming on to replace him. Let's hope that's not a serious injury for Max Conway. Ball knocked down the field. Now, Wanderers working it out towards that far side. It's chipped forward, trying to get him behind the Stockport defence there. Stockport managing to intercept it. Now knocking it down the field, headed back in the direction it came from as Stockport now on that far side as Bolton challenged for it. And the referee's going to give a foul there. Free kick to Bolton outside the Stockport box, up against the touchline on that far side. Jack saying not more similar size club to Salford than Bolton, to be fair. Well, the only rivals that really Wigan have is Bolton and possibly Preston. Those are the only two clubs football in towns near them. Because on the other side you've got St Helens, which is not a football town; that's a rugby town. Although they do have Liverpool ladies play there, so maybe Wigan could play Liverpool ladies and have a rivalry with them. Bolton now bursting into the box on this near side, trying to cross it in there, but it's deflected behind. He's trying to get a shot off. It was a tight angle there. He's trying to squeeze it past the near side post and the goalkeeper. So that's going to be a corner to Bolton. And yeah, obviously on the other side is Ormskirk. Ormskirk's not a football town either. They might have a small non-league club that I'm not aware of. Ball crossed in now for Bolton. It's headed on. And again, Warrington is near Wigan. Bolton with a header! And the goalkeeper intercepts it comfortably there. As now he quickly knocks it long down the field. Bolton intercept it, knocking it out towards this near side. As the ball played forward there by Stockport. Wanderers managing to win it back on the halfway line. Now working the ball in towards the edge of the centre circle. But yeah, you're right, Jack. Wigan and Salford are probably a similar size fan base. Rick saying, who are Salford's main rivals? Would it be Man United? Well, probably from Wigan's perspective, it's Bolton. But from Bolton's perspective, it's not. Because Bolton have got a lot of rivalries. Got Blackburn, Burnley, Bury, Man United. Not really a rivalry with City, but they are close enough to have a rivalry with. But I wouldn't say they've been direct rivals over the years. More the rivalry been with Man United. Obviously, Wigan and Preston. And so Bolton have got a lot of rivals. But like I say, for Wigan, one side of their town is Bolton and Man United. The other side of their town is all rugby towns. Might have something to do with the fact that Wigan is a rugby town. Now, the ball on that far side with Stockport as Bolton challenge for it. As they're coming together there. That's a poor challenge by the Stockport man. But like I say, they could always start a rivalry with Liverpool ladies because they play in St Helens. Jack saying probably Altrincham or Stockport, Rick. Now they're right on the other side of Manchester, aren't they? There is a rivalry there, but it's not what you might call a direct rivalry. So Stockport about to make another substitution here. And the player that's just fouled the Wanderers player has just been given a yellow card as well. So it is Osborne going off for Stockport. Mothersill coming on to replace him. So, Jack, yeah, you are right. They are local, Jack, but not directly local. Rick saying, fair enough. And Jack saying, oh, FC United. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, you're right. FC United, they could have a rivalry with. They could, but FC United got a long way to go. Oh, now the ball played up into the box. That's Wanderers with an overhead kick, and Wanderers have scored the third goal. That's 81 minutes on the clock. It's Bolton 3, Stockport County 1. Smashed in with an overhead kick to give Bolton a 3-1 lead at Wembley. And it does look like Wanderers will be moving up into the Championship. Ball just simply crossed into the box. It was headed on 2 occasions, and then just an overhead kick smashes the ball past the goalkeeper to give Bolton the 3-1 lead. He was always having a difficulty there because he was under pressure by the Stockport County defender. Really nice work there from Bolton. Now Stockport with the possession. Ball worked out wide on that far side. It's played forward. As both sets of players trying to win it on the halfway line. Now the ball played forward by Stockport as Wanderers intercept it. Now Wanderers working it forward on that far side. Now racing in behind as they come towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in as Wanderers with another shot, but it's blocked off and that's deflected behind for a corner. So, yeah, well said, Jack Rick saying game over, Gaz. I'm not counting my chickens just yet, but it is looking that way, mate. Thank you. And Jack saying, get in, Bolton. So, corner on the far side. Ball whipped in, headed away. As well, the flag's gone up there for offside. That's going to be a free kick to Stockport. Thank you, Jack. Rick saying, congratulations. Happy for your bud. Well, I'm certainly happy to see Bolton back where they belong. The minimum is the Championship as far as I'm concerned. Premier League is a bonus if they ever get back there, but Championship is definitely where Bolton belong, in my opinion. So thank you, Rick, top man. Thank you, mate. And thank you, Jack. Dave is saying 3-1. My 4-2 may come up trumps, as did my 1-0 hole yesterday. I've got a foul on the far side, just on the edge of the box. And Rick saying, nice one, Dave. Now Bolton coming down this near side. Why the hell has that done that? Sorry, guys. I went to press it. If you guys, when I'm near the bottom, if you guys put a comment and it suddenly just jumps up and makes me click the wrong comment. Deepak saying, what a fantastic match this is. Good friend. Extremely so ever fantastic. Thank you, Deepak. Nice one, mate. Ball on this near side now for Bolton. It's knocked out of play. Why has my mic gone floppy all of a sudden? Jamie, UK 2. How are you doing, Jamie? UK 2. I can't remember if we've seen you before, mate. I think we might have, but if we haven't, welcome to Fanden and the Fanden community. Pleasure to have you with us. Jamie, UK 2, saying, what's the score? It's 3-1 to Bolton. 80, just coming up towards 87 minutes gone. Welcome to the show, mate, and welcome to Fanden. Ball with Stockport on the far side. So it's played forward. That's going to have to play for another throw in on that far side. Dave saying 3-1 to Bolton at the minute. Thank you, Dave. And the goalkeeper's down here for Bolton, holding his ankle or his calf. I'm not sure. Deepak saying 2 goals in the second half, and your beloved Bolton Wanderers are going to be back to the English Championship next season. Almost certainly. Good friend Gaz. Thank you, Deepak. Nice one, mate. If you are just joining us, guys, don't forget, please do hit that like button if you could. And thank you very much to you guys that have been kind and positive enough to do so. We've just got a stoppage at the moment as the Bolton keeper is just receiving some treatment from the medical staff. Jack saying, hi, Jamie. Awesome. Thank you, Jack. I think that's a new Jamie, by the way. Nice one, Jack. And Jolly Roger saying, Bolton Barmy Army. Ball back in play. Now Stockport with the possession on that far side. It's played into the middle. Wanderers intercept it. Now Wanderers coming away with it, sprinting forward down the middle. Stockport trying to hold them up there, but Bolton still coming here. Now working it out wide on that far side, trying to cross it in. It's blocked off and knocked away by Stockport as that goes out for a throw-in on the far side. Timothy saying, congratulations, guys, 3-1. Thank you, Timothy. Nice one, mate. Ball back in play on the far side. Now Wanderers with the possession. Stockport trying to challenge. Wanderers managing to retain it. Ball whipped in here as it bounces out towards this near side. And now Bolton managed to pick it up. Stockport challenge for it. As the ball knocked into the middle. Stockport coming away with it. Now Stockport trying to get on the counter-attack as they work the ball out wide on that far side. Coming forward here. Racing down the field. Wanderers challenge for it. And Stockport forced to play it back to the halfway line. Ball now played forward. 8 minutes again. Where the hell did they keep getting these 8-minute counts from? Ball played forward on that far side. It's crossed in as that bounces away out to this near side. And that's gone out for a throw-in. Rick saying that old championship through, though tough as old boots. The most exciting league in the UK, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Yep, you're absolutely right, Rick. It will be a tough ask for Bolton after a number of years down in League One, but the club will have to get busy doing some transfer business to try and strengthen the squad. The referee's going over to the VAR monitor here, checking for something. So he's looking at something here I've missed. Oh, Stockport have got a red card here for pulling hair. And Dacres Cogley sent off with a straight red. Why would players do this with all the camera technology? I suppose maybe there's an argument what you guys said. Should they be using VAR in a playoff final when players don't use VAR all season long? They get used to not using it, and then suddenly they get caught out. But yep, it's a correct decision. A blatant pull on the hair there by the Stockport player, trying to grab at the Wanderers player, and the referee has called it. It's going to be a penalty, I think, to Bolton. So Bolton with the opportunity here to make it 4-1. Timothy saying, hello, Jamie. Awesome. Thank you, Timothy. Having the positive vibes from you guys. So Wanderers with a penalty. Smashed it into the back of the net. Slightly to the side of the goalkeeper as the goalkeeper goes the opposite way. And Bolton are 4-1 up now and definitely heading for Championship football. Yeah, that's gone by. I didn't realise it'd been that long. 7 years since Wanderers were last in the Championship after the ownership problems that sent the club down to League One. Even had a brief spell in League Two because things got that bad. But now Bolton getting back to where they belong, heading for the Championship with a comfortable 4-1 victory. Deepak saying, hi, good friend, Jamie, and Bolton Wanderers 3-1, Stockport County at the moment. Thank you, Deepak. Jack saying, these added minutes are annoying. Well, normally I would agree, but Bolton have just got an extra goal through it, so I'm not going to complain. And Jolly Roger saying, good job, guys. Well said, mate. Ball knocked down the field. Now Wanderers picking it up in the middle of the park, coming forward. Ball worked out towards that far side as now they come racing forward, bursting into the box here. Stockport just managed to nick it off the toes, and that's deflected behind for a corner to Wanderers on the far side. Now Wanderers are suddenly rampant. Dave is saying, makes no sense having VAR in League One playoff final as Championship doesn't use it. Bit pointless, really. Well, one thing it does is just going to catch players out because they're used to not playing with it all season. They don't play with it, and then suddenly they go to a final, a playoff final, and they could be making the same kind of stupid decisions that they make through the rest of the season that they might get away with because there's no VAR, but you won't get away with it when it is VAR. Or it could be just a silly mistake. As we know, there's been plenty of decisions made by VAR that have been controversial. Dolby has been given the Man of the Match award. Stevie Ash saying, Gaz, really happy for you and your team Millwall v Bolton next season. Come on. Yep, there'll be some interesting fixtures for Bolton next season after a long 7 years out of the Championship. But they've got some busy work to do during the summer to try and strengthen this team because let's be honest, there's been times in the League One season that Bolton haven't been convincing, and they are going to have to step it up now, moving up into the Championship. But yep, thank you, Stevie Ash. Nice one, mate. And Rick is saying, I have to check out early. Gaz, thanks for the stream. Take care, everyone. Get yourself a few sherbets later. Gaz, take care. Oh, thank you, Rick. Been a pleasure having you with us, mate. Best wishes to you and the family. Thank you for your company and conversation. And hope you enjoy the rest of your bank holiday weekend, mate. Take care. Stay safe, Rick. Ball knocked out of play on this near side of the field. Played forward as that bounces all the way back to the goalkeeper. Jack saying, take care, Rick. Nice one, Jack. Top man. Ball played long down the field. Headed on. Now Stockport knocking it high up into the air as it's eventually knocked forward. Cut back there by Bolton. Bolton now in this shaded area of the field on this near side as they now try and work out from the back, but eventually choosing to play it back to the goalkeeper. Now the ball worked out wide on that far side as Bolton coming forward. Stockport challenge, and that's gone out for a throw in on the far side. Now Bolton on that far side, sprinting forward. Ball played into the middle. It's not long out to this near side as that just bounces out of play. And that is going to be a throw in on this near side for Stockport. Deepak saying correct call by VAR and penalty to Bolton. And they have scored again by Ruben Rodriguez, good friend. 4-1 to Bolton. Now, Stockport sprinting down this near side, trying to cross it into the box there. It's blocked off as Stockport managed to retain possession. It's played into the middle. Trying to work it through all the bodies there. As Bolton with a questionable challenge, if I'm honest, and the ball eventually knocked away out to that far side. Stockport managing to keep it in play. We've played the 8 minutes. We're actually 2 minutes over the 8. Ball crossed in, and that's plucked out the air by the goalkeeper. Jack saying, get in, Bolton 4-1. Thank you, Jack. And Cumbria Mackham saying, congratulations to Bolton Wanderers. Thank you, Cumbria Mackham. Top man. Thank you, mate. So ball now with the goalkeeper as he knocks it down the field, and there goes the final whistle. And at full time, it has finished. Bolton Wanderers 4, Stockport County 1. And revenge tastes good as far as I'm concerned. I was becoming very frustrated with some of the performances Bolton had this season and last season against Stockport. But when it comes to the big game at Wembley, Bolton have managed to put Stockport County to the sword, coming away with a comfortable 4-1 win. And Bolton will be promoted to the English Championship. Get in! Jolly Roger saying, congrats, Bolton. Thank you, Jolly Roger. Nice one, mate. I thought you was a Bolton fan with the comments you made earlier, but thank you, mate. So, guys, let's have a look at the full-time match stats before we wrap things up. Right, so let's get rid of that. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up before you leave. And thank you very much to you guys that have been positive enough to the full-time match stats. Let's get it on the screen for you guys to see. As you can see, overall possession should be coming up on the screen for you guys to see. Oh, it's being a bit slow. Come on. There we go. So overall possession, 57.5% for Bolton, 42.5% for Stockport. We'll come to shots in a moment. Total touches inside the opposition box, 20 for Bolton, 16 for Stockport. Goalkeeper saves, 3 for Bolton, 6 for Stockport. Aerial duels, 1, 29 for Bolton, 13 for Stockport. Fouls committed, 8 for Bolton, 11 for Stockport. Corners, 5 for Bolton, 2 for Stockport. As for attacking momentum, total shots, 18 for Bolton, 7 for Stockport. Shots on target, 9 for Bolton, 4 for Stockport. Shots off target, 3 for Bolton, 1 for Stockport. Attempts outside of the box, 7 for Bolton, 2 for Stockport. And total offsides, none for Bolton, 5 for Stockport. As for distribution, total passes, 383 for Bolton, 279 for Stockport. Pass accuracy, 77% for Bolton, 67.4% for Stockport. Backwards passes, 66 for Bolton, 54 for Stockport. Forward passes, 145 for Bolton, 115 for Stockport. Total long balls, 68 for Bolton, 57 for Stockport. Successful final third passes, 46 for Bolton, 61 for Stockport. Total crosses, 12 for Bolton and 12 for Stockport. Then defensively, total tackles, 18 for Bolton, 14 for Stockport. Tackle win percentage, 88.9% for Bolton, 57.1% for Stockport. Fouls committed, 8 for Bolton, 11 for Stockport. Total yellow cards, none for Bolton, 2 for Stockport. And total clearances, 32 for Bolton, 15 for Stockport. So let's catch up with your final comments. Thank you, Jolly Roger. Pitchside dropping in late on, saying congratulations, Gaz. Bolton up. Thank you, Pitchside. Hope you're well, mate. Welcome to the show. Although just wrapping it up now, but thank you for dropping in and thank you for the kind words, mate. Hope you and your family are well and enjoying the good weather. Welcome to the show, mate. Jack saying, congratulations, Bolton and Gars. Thank you, Jack. Nice one, mate. Top man. And Dave saying, 4-1. My 4-2 was close, and you lot thought I was mad. I didn't think you were mad. It just seemed a bit of a distant one with the way the first half went, because it was a bit didn't look like it was going to be a high scoring game in the first half, did it? To be fair, Jack saying, laugh out loud, Dave. Deepak saying, good friend, guys, your beloved Bolton are going to be promoted to the English Championship next season. They certainly are, mate. Back to where I feel they belong. And Deepak saying that incident warranted the Stockport County the correct red card. Good friend. Yeah, I can't argue with the decision. Absolutely no argument with that. It was the correct decision. You pull a player's hair, then you're potentially going to get potentially going to get sent off for it, especially when it's as blatant as that. But the point I'm making is that it is hard for players to adjust to using VAR when they haven't been playing with it all season. So things they might get away with when they're playing games in the regular season without VAR, they're not going to get away with in a playoff final when VAR is suddenly being used. But yep, you're right, mate. Jack is saying, get in. Congratulations, guys. Thank you, Jack. Nice one, mate. And Jolly Roger saying, what a good day. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Just going to be interesting to see now how quick Bolton can do some business to strengthen the squad, because I am concerned, I've got to be honest, I am concerned that this squad that we've got at the moment is not going to be anywhere near strong enough to stay in the Championship. So Bolton are going to have to do some smart business in the transfer window. But that's a tomorrow problem. Right now, Bolton are back where they belong, and I am so buzzing about that. I wish we'd done it by going up automatically, but as I'm sure you guys feel about your own team from time to time, I certainly feel it about my club anyway. They never do it the easy way. Jack saying, thanks for the stream, guys. Take care. Thank you, Jack. Been a pleasure having you with us, mate. Best wishes to you and your family. Enjoy the rest of your bank holiday weekend, and hope maybe catch up with you tomorrow as we'll be back. I hope to be back to cover more playoff action tomorrow with 2 more games to come. League 2 playoff final and the Scottish playoff final. So more games for you guys tomorrow. Big games at both ends of the country. Or should I say the UK? Jack's. So, yeah, thank you, Jack. As I say, best wishes. Take care, mate. Stay safe. And as I say, hope you enjoy the rest of your bank holiday weekend, mate. All the best. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could before we leave, as I would like to try and at least go hit our average of 20 likes. Yesterday's like count fell just short of it, but it was a disappointing game yesterday, to be fair, and obviously a lot of controversy about that championship fixture as well yesterday in the playoffs. But hopefully today, fingers crossed, you guys will be positive enough to help me hit that minimum like target of 20 likes. And thank you to you guys that have been positive enough to do so already. Appreciate it. Jack saying, take care all. Talk soon. Thank you, Jack. And Timothy Powell saying, congrats, guys. Thank you, Timothy. Nice one, mate. Deepak saying, congrats to Bolton Wanderers for being promoted to the English Championship next season with a fantastic display against Stockport by 4-1. Good friend. Thank you, Deepak. Nice one, mate. Pompey World dropping in late on as we're just wrapping it up. Long time no see, Pompey World. Hope you're well, mate. I've been meaning to drop you a message actually on social media. I've just been so busy trying to close out the season. I haven't had a moment to do so, but I hope you're well, Pompey World. and welcome to the show. Although, as I say, just wrapping it up now, but good to see you, mate. Welcome, and hope you and your family are well. Pompey World saying, congrats, Bolton. See you next season in the championship. Thank you, Pompey World. Nice one, mate. And Deepak saying, thanks. Thank you. Thanks. And you too. Take care and talk soon, good friend Jack. Thank you, Deepak. Dave saying, nice one, Bolton. Hope you're as happy as can be. Thank you, Dave. Nice one, mate. Dave might be just as happy later when he's watching West Ham v Leeds. We'll have to wait and see. Deepak saying, good friend Gaz, congratulations to your beloved Bolton. To be doubtful of your team's chances to be promoted. I was just doubtful because I know how Bolton can play. I know how sometimes they can be their own worst enemy. They can, they can lose the playoff final themselves without a team to play against. So that's why I was concerned. But thank you, mate. Jack saying 48,268 attendance. Yeah, I think Bolton took at least about 30,000 at least. I'm sure they did. Jack saying Bolton belong in the Prem. Gaz, well, thank you, mate. Thank you for saying. Personally, myself, right now, I'll settle for the Championship. That's definitely where they belong, as far as I'm concerned. If they get to the Premier League, that would be a bonus. But Championship is where the club is definitely meant to be, in my opinion. But thank you, Jack, for the kind words. Deepak saying Stockport County players. County player. Jack saying 22 likes, guys. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you for helping me at the minimum like count, just taking me over it. So thank you, Jack, for letting me know. And massive thank you to you guys that have been kind and positive enough hitting that like button. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Awesome. And Aidan Downey saying, see you all next stream. Thank you, Aidan. Been a pleasure having you with us, mate. Best wishes to you and your family. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And yep, hopefully maybe see you tomorrow as we're back for more playoff action. And we're also going to be covering the European finals as well. 2 European finals to come. One on Wednesday. And obviously that's the Conference League final. And then the Champions League final on Saturday. But before that, we've got 2 playoff games tomorrow, one in League Two and one in the Scottish Premiership playoff second leg. So thank you, Aidan. As I say, mate, best wishes to you and your family. Look after yourself. Stay safe, mate. And yep, hopefully catch you again soon on another stream before the end of the season. Top man, take care, mate. And Jack saying 60k attendance. EFL website wrong. Then I'm not sure what the attendance was, but I know Bolton definitely took a good following up there. I've seen, obviously, I follow my own club's social media, and I'd seen the numbers keep going up of how many tickets they'd sold. So I can't remember how many it was in the end, but I know there was plenty of Wanderers fans travelling down there today to get behind the team. Jack saying, take care all. Enjoy again for being with us. Take care, mate. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and the nice weather as well. Take care, mate. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm going to go and have a nice drink in the garden, but I'm also going to just quickly catch the last interviews at the end of the game before I miss it all. Obviously, normally I'm not bothered, but obviously, with it being my own team, I would like to hear what the manager's got to say and some of the players. And Jack is saying, says 48,000 on the website. That wouldn't surprise me, Jack. Like I say, wouldn't surprise me. Bolton fans do get behind the team in numbers when it matters. But I wouldn't like to quote the number because I'm not 100% sure. But I know they'd sold at least plus 30,000 or more tickets the last I saw of it on social media. But yeah, anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off because, like I say, I want to catch some of these the interviews of the players and manager before the TV channel finishes. So take care, guys. Thank you for being with us. To you guys that are regular fan dinners, thank you if you've been listening in the background. Don't forget, please do hit that like button before you leave. And if you've got any thoughts on this game or any other games from the season, or how you're feeling about your team next season, then feel free to drop your comments in the comments section after the streams, and I will always make the effort I can to get back to you guys. But as I say, for me, for the moment, that's it. I will be hopefully back with you tomorrow. Take care, guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.